The CCP emerged victorious in 1949, establishing the People's Republic of China, PRC, while the KMT retreated to Taiwan. Mao Zedong implemented radical policies, including land reforms, redistribution of land to peasants. Great Leap Forward, 1958 to 1962, an attempt to rapidly industrialize, which led to economic collapse and famine. Cultural Revolution, 1966 to 1976, a political campaign to purge bourgeois elements, resulting in chaos and widespread persecution. After Mao's death in 1976, Deng Xiaoping emerged as a reformist leader. His policies of economic liberalization opened China to foreign investment and market-oriented reforms, transforming it into a global economic power. Post-Deng era and contemporary China. Under leaders like Jiang Zemin, Hu Jintao, and Xi Jinping, the CCP maintained tight political control while promoting economic growth. Xi's tenure has emphasized centralized power, nationalism, and global influence through initiatives like the Belt and Road Initiative. However, issues such as human rights abuses, political repression, and tensions with Taiwan remain contentious. Themes and legacies. 1. Dynastic cycles. Ancient China's political history was characterized by cycles of rise, peak, and decline, tied to the concept of the mandate of heaven. 2. Centralization. From the Qin dynasty onward, China has prioritized centralized governance, evident even in its modern political system. 3. Ideological shifts. Confucianism dominated imperial China, while Marxism-Leninism has shaped modern politics under the CCP. 4. Foreign influence. Interactions with the Mongols, Europeans, and Japanese deeply influenced China's political trajectory. 5. Continuity and change. Despite upheavals, China's emphasis on strong leadership and unity has persisted throughout its history. This overview encapsulates China's transformation from ancient dynasties to its rise as a modern global power, underscoring its resilience and adaptability over millennia. Tang and Song dynasties, 618 to 1279 CE. The Tang dynasty, 618 to 907 CE, marked another high point in Chinese civilization, with strong central rule and cultural flourishing. However, rebellion and corruption weakened it. The Song dynasty, 960 to 1279 CE, emphasized economic innovation and bureaucratic governance but struggled militarily, leading to its eventual fall to the Mongols. Yuan and Ming dynasties, 1271 to 1644 CE. The Yuan dynasty, 1271 to 1368 CE, founded by Kublai Khan, represented foreign, Mongol, rule. Despite its achievements, native resentment led to its overthrow. The Ming dynasty, 1368 to 1644 CE, restored Han Chinese rule, strengthening the central bureaucracy and fostering trade and exploration, including Zheng He's voyages. Qing dynasty, 1644 to 1912 CE. The Qing dynasty, established by the Manchus, was the last imperial dynasty. It expanded China's borders significantly but faced internal rebellions, foreign pressures, and defeats in the Opium Wars, 1839 to 1842, 1856 to 1860. The Taiping Rebellion, 1850 to 1864, and the failure to modernize further destabilized Qing rule, leading to its fall. Modern China, 1912, present. The Republic of China, 1912 to 1949. The Xinhai Revolution of 1911 overthrew the Qing dynasty, leading to the establishment of the Republic of China in 1912 under Sun Yat-sen. His vision of nationalism, democracy, and socialism faced challenges, including warlordism and foreign domination. In the 1920s, the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, and the Kuomintang, KMT, briefly allied to unify the country. However, ideological differences led to the Chinese Civil War between the CCP, led by Mao Zedong, and the KMT, led by Chiang Kai-shek. The Japanese invasion during World War II, 1937 to 1945, temporarily paused the conflict, but it resumed after Japan's defeat. The People's Republic of China, 1949, present. Political history of China. Political history of China. China's political history is vast, spanning thousands of years and marked by dynastic rule, foreign invasions, revolutions, and ideological transformations. This concise overview will trace its evolution from ancient dynasties to modern times. Ancient China, circa 2100 BCE, 221 BCE. The earliest recorded Chinese political structures emerged during the Xia dynasty, circa 2100 to 1600 BCE, though evidence is sparse. The Song dynasty, circa 1600 to 1046 BCE, introduced a more centralized form of governance, with kings ruling over city-states and relying on a class of nobles. The Zhou dynasty, 1046 to 256 BCE, followed, introducing the concept of the mandate of heaven, which legitimized rulers based on their moral conduct and divine favor. The Zhou era's latter period, known as the Warring States period, 475 to 221 BCE, was marked by fragmented rule and constant warfare. Imperial China, 221 BCE, 1912 CE. Qin dynasty, 221 to 206 BCE. The Qin dynasty, under Qin Shi Huang, unified China for the first time, establishing centralized bureaucracy and standardized laws, currency, and measurements. Qin Shi Huang also began construction of the Great Wall. However, his harsh rule led to rebellion, and the dynasty collapsed after his death. Han dynasty, 206 BCE, 220 CE. The Han dynasty expanded territorial control, consolidated Confucianism as the state philosophy, and created the civil service exam to recruit officials based on merit. This period is often seen as a golden age of Chinese culture and governance. Three Kingdoms and Dynastic Turmoil, 220 to 589 CE. Following the Han collapse, China fragmented into competing kingdoms. The Three Kingdoms period, 220 to 280 CE, was a time of political instability, followed by reunification under the short-lived Sui dynasty, 581 to 618 CE.